Get ready.
It's intercepted by Ed Reed.
For Gary Busey's League of Gentlemen.
It's our time. It's our time, man. You gotta believe it. This is it. We going for a ring, man.
Gary Busey's League of Gentlemen.
Not gonna get him. Calvin Besley. 15. He could go. He is gonna go. Touchdown, Seahawks. No good. Just short.
You know where they had us in the beginning, but you refuse to live in circumstances.
I'm Rob McLarry, filling in for Bob Costco, who is currently trying to explain to his proctologist just how his iPhone got stuck in there this time. It's week 3, and that means it's time to separate the men from the boys, which is sometimes a confusing process.
Are you okay?
No, I came in with my wife and now I can't find her.
Oh, I'm sure she's here somewhere. Come on, I'll help you find her.
Okay.
Our feature matchup this week is between two former league champions, Captain Crunch and Weathers Warriors. Both teams sit at 1-1 and are looking to get things in order. Now Warriors QB Matt Ryan is joining us on the Gary Busey hotline. Matt, what are you guys going to have to do to win this week against the Crunch Squad?
You know what, I think, in all honesty, I think the most important is limiting the turnovers. You don't want to have those interceptions pile up or those fumbles pile up. Because more so than anything, the thing that determines outcomes is takeaways and turnovers. And so, for me, that's kind of been one of the points of emphasis this year, is trying to be a little bit better in that department.
Lots of injuries affect you this year. How are the Warriors dealing with injuries?
Yeah, it's one of those things. You never know how a season's going to shake out, and you never like to see guys get nicked up. But that's part of the deal. That's part of the NFL. And we've been, fortunate to have guys kind of in that mindset that it's the next guy up mentality.
Are you worried about playing Captain Crunch?
Yeah, they've looked really good in their first 2 games, and so we're going to have our work cut out for us again.
Well, you sound like you're shaking in your boots. Matt, thanks for coming on this week.
All right, thank you for having me on.
Nice guy. Wonder if he's gay.
Something about a bunch of guys alone together in the woods. Seems kind of gay.
Arguably the best-looking team so far in the league has been Rudolph the Red Zone Danger. They sit at 2-0 this week, being led by the league's leading scorer, Peyton Manning. But one of the keys to their early success has been the Seahawks' defense. And Seahawks cornerback Richard Sherman joins us to talk now. Richard, you guys are new to the league, and it hasn't been easy so far. What do you think you've showed the league in this past week?
I think we showed them that we're a disciplined team and we can overcome some adversity. The game didn't start off how we wanted it to offensively, and we were able to overcome that with some good defensive plays. Earl Thomas was able to get us off the field after a special teams blunder of sorts, and he was able to make a play in the red zone and keep points off the board. And there was a lot of circumstances in that game where things could have went real bad for us, and we were able to overcome that. So I think we just showed people we can persevere.
Now, is it true that you and Brandon Browner work out naked together?
We work hard, man. We work hard. And
Okay, that's awkward. Are there any other guys that you work out naked with?
Chris Clemens, Bruce Irvin, Percy Harvin.
Well, that's lovely. You sicken me.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me on.
Spare some change?
Sure.
You didn't put anything in there.
Yes, I did. I put hope in there. Hope. Don't spend it all in one place, Raggy.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures as Jungle Love and Beauty and a Brit meet up this week, and the loser will fall to 0-3. Just a quick stat for all you sabermetric losers out there. Teams that start 0-3 only have a 14.2% chance of making the playoffs. Oddly, that's still much higher than the chances of Beauty and a Brit owner James Hadley getting laid by a woman that doesn't look like Shrek.
Sideshow Bob tried to kill me on our honeymoon.
How many people in this court are thinking of killing her right now? Be honest.
She's always leaving the toilet seat up.
And that's all for this week, folks. Remember to get your Survivor Pool picks in. If you want some advice, I'd take Henrik Stenson to win the Tour Championship this weekend. Also, I love the Spurs in the NBA this year, if you're into betting. I'm not. My mom won't let me use my allowance that way. That's all for the Gary Busey League of Gentlemen podcast. And just a quick note to the team owners' girlfriends. If you could post more bikini shots from this summer, I've already used up all your old ones, if you know what I mean. LOL, period.
See ya. Gary Busey's League of Gentlemen podcast.